Hello, fellow Jeopardy fans. Today I want to talk to you a little bit more about the exciting Jeopardy All-Star Draft that was on Saturday, September 22nd at 1 p.m. Yes, I know. And now we have to wait until February of 2019. Are you kidding me? But if you saw the first part of my podcast, I gave away the 6 captains and their 6 first picks. So now in this second part of the podcast, I want to go over the next 6 picks. So, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear these, click off now. Now in the meantime, I recapped it pretty good in the first part, and I'm going to do some more recaps, so you can just watch here, but if you really want to watch the draft first, go to Facebook, type in Jeopardy Draft, you'll see it there, it's about 51 minutes. Okay? And go ahead and click off. I'll give you a few seconds here to click off. Okay? Now, yesterday we talked about how Brad Rutter picked Larissa Kelly 6th. And I know he couldn't believe she was left. Well, get this. He had the 7th pick also, because he didn't get a top 5 pick. David Madden was still available. What? Now, David Madden, if you remember, he's the 3rd winningest competitor of all time. I think Ken Jennings won 74, Julia Collins won 20, and then David won 19. But what happened? Excuse me, my fall allergies are bad here in coastal Virginia. But I think he had a new job and he couldn't play in the Tournament of Champions, so he's kind of been forgotten. He's really under the radar. So that team is Brad Rutter, Larissa Kelly, and David Madden. So they have to be the favorites, don't they? I mean, that's unbelievable. So I know he was thrilled about that. When he got the 6th and 7th pick in the draw, he thought there's no way I'm getting those 2. Okay, now 8th was Colby Burnett. Now he picked Pam Mueller in the first round, 5th. And now for his 9th pick, he picked Alan Lynn. Now Alan was a college champion, and he was sort of shy the first time around, but now he seems more relaxed. He's joking with the other competitors. You know, he is younger. And even Alex made a joke. Oh, this is a really fun team. Colby Burnett, Pam Mueller, and Alan Lynn. He says, you know how dry Alex Trebek's humor is. He says, oh, I really like this team. You know how you kind of can't tell if he's kidding or not? So now Julia Collins picked Ben Ingram 4th, which is interesting because he beat her in the TOC. She picked Seth Wilson 9th. That was her other pick. Now think about that. Seth Wilson is a 12-time champion. He's 5th all time. So, I mean, come on. You talk about these teams. Any of these 6 teams could win it. I wouldn't be shocked. I really wouldn't. Now, Ken Jennings picked Matt Jackson first, and then he picked Monica Tiu. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Monica Tiu. And she was also a college champion. She's a good player. She's a really good player. And they're loaded. And it's interesting because Ken's 44. He's a little older now. Matt's younger, and Monica's younger. So he's got 2 to tutor. But the thing is, sometimes smart people are terrible mentors. But I think he's going to be good. I think they're going to work well together, and I think they'll be impressed with him as a mentor. So he'll be kind of a Socrates. They could be Plato and Aristotle, right? Now, Austin Rogers. He picked Roger Craig 2nd. Now, he had an interesting decision. He had to pick the last 2, from the last 2. So it was Leonard Cooper and Jennifer Giles. And I felt bad because Austin was on the spot. And then Jennifer, nobody wants to get, say you're playing basketball on the playground, nobody wants to get picked last. And he picked Sheldon. And it's a good, excuse me, Sheldon. I'm thinking Sheldon Cooper, right? TV show. He picked Leonard Cooper. And it's a fun team. They both have a good sense of humor. And then Roger Craig has, you know, he says, he even made a joke. He said, I'm gonna have to bring a little zen to this team, which, you know, he's great. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then last, Buzzy Cohen had the first pick, and then he had the 12th, and he didn't have the pick. Jennifer was to go with those 2. So she's with 2 superstars, and it'll be interesting to see how they mesh together because she's got a lot to prove. And Jennifer Giles showed a lot of class, I thought, because she said, well, I'm just going to do my best and try to bring positive, you know, things to the team. I thought she handled it really well. really well. I was really impressed by her, and I think she's going to surprise some people. And they might, you could argue they would be the favorite over the Brad team, but I think those are, yeah, wow. I don't even know who to say. But that's it. That's it for the pick. And then, what do you all think? How would you rank them? Go ahead and leave comments and questions down below. Please keep them related to the podcast or to the Jeopardy show, not political comments or anything like that. And then if I get plenty of comments, I'll do a third video and we'll talk more about it. I've got some other notes, just little idiosyncrasies I noticed about the draft and things like that. Okay? Well, I look forward to hearing from you talk about Jeopardy, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.